beautiful people. I hope you are well on this lovely Tuesday morning. Sun is shining at the moment. It's supposed to be raining later. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining me on our Bend Don't Break with Becky 14-day flexibility challenge, where we're doing different stretches every day for 14 days to really help improve our flexibility and strengthening our muscles as well as stretching them at the same time. So if you're on the journey, we're on day 7. Hooray, hooray. We have done 7 days straight, which is just awesome. Really, really good, really exciting, and it's so nice to have you guys join me. So have a little celebration of your own. Day 7, bloody marvellous. If you are not doing it at the same time as me, don't worry, that's completely cool. I will send you the live video straight into your inbox, so you can just pick it up at a time that suits you. If you're not already on the mailing list and you would like to be, and you think, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind going and doing this stretch, that sounds great, but I can't do it right now because I'm in my office, then let me know and I can add you on the mailing list and I'll ping it over. And you don't need to start on day 7, catch up, or you've got all of the videos that they're available for you, so you can do it at any time. So if you're doing this after our 14 days, you can find them all on YouTube as well. So they're all there, ready and accessible for you, so you can work on your flexibility whenever suits you. And it just helps encourage you guys and me as well to keep flexibility moving, keep it as a focus for me, because when I do it normally I get a little bit lonely. So that's why I'm doing it as a group, so that I'm doing it not on my own, but with a group of you guys who are also working on your flexibility. And I'm now super excited to let you know that we have 50 people in our little group who are working on it together. So that's really awesome, and it just, I feel dead happy about it. I'm so I set myself a little intention goal of having 12 people, and now we're on 50. I feel just blown away. It's fabulous. So let's get started. Let me have a little reshuffle so you can see me. Da, da, da. I think that should be okay. Lovely. Cool. So today we're working on our middle splits, revisiting the middle splits. We've not done this since day 2. So, oh, hello, those of you who are joining me. Welcome. I can see a few people adding on now, which is cool. So let's begin with, I'm just keeping myself nice and warm. Whack up your heating, keep yourself hydrated, and let's start with a little bit of mobility. So put your hands next to you. Again, as always, you can always twist them out if you want a deeper stretch in that bicep as well. I'm not going to do it for today. And we're just going to look down and then take our gaze all the way up. Lovely. And look down again. And take our gaze up. Lovely. This time rolling the shoulders over. And then squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back. And then rolling them forwards. And rolling them back, getting a little bit bigger. Taking it round. Arching the back a little bit. Opening it up. And over, and open, and over, little bit bigger now, biggest you can go, all the way over, and all the way, lovely, and rolling it back up. I do like that stretch. Lovely, pushing down with your arms, and take your head over to one shoulder, and I want you to just lift that hand, and just place the head on the top, the hand on the top of the head. You don't need to push down, just the weight of your hand is enough. If you do want a deeper stretch, push away with your opposite hand. Feel the stretch increase down the side of your neck. Lovely. Lift the hand up, turn nose to nipple, and just place the hand back up. Again, pushing away with the opposite hand if you do want to intensify the stretch. Lovely. Lift it up, swap it over to the other side. It goes to the other shoulder, and just place the hand on. Lovely. Lift it up, nose to nipple, and just place the hand back up. Oh, that one feels really tight there. Lovely. Lifting it back up. 2 hands going to interlink at the top. Head goes straight down, and just place your hands on top. And again, don't push down. You don't need that extra pressure. Just the weight of your hands is enough. And you can turn your head from side to side if that feels good, or just whatever feels right for you today. Lovely. And taking it back up. Lovely. Take yourself onto your feet. Oh God, I always have this issue with Facebook because it's horizontal rather than vertical. Lovely. From here, I want us to have our feet a little bit further apart. We're going to push our hips forward and then take them to the side. And take them to the back. Take them to the other side and pushing them forward. Good. And over to the side. Take it back to the other side. Push it forward. Lovely. And then take it more fluidly. Moving it round. You might feel a bit of a stretch on the back of the hamstrings as you push your butt back. That's fine. Lovely. And change direction. Take it just to the side. Just doing post to post. Take it to the back. Take it to the side. Take it forward. I hope I can just see my reflection, and it looks like I've got loads of light on me just because there's a lot of sunshine today circling around. So I hope you can still see me okay with speckles of sunlight all over me. Hopefully it's okay. I'll have a little look and I'm a bit closer. Lovely. Okay, from here, soften the knees, and we're just going to circle round the hips. Just moving in the hips. Nothing drastic, nothing crazy, just getting a bit of movement there, and change direction. Nice, good. Lovely. We're going to do what we did yesterday, where we did our tilting the pelvis under and tilting it back. So I'm going to do this side on just because I feel a little bit in your face if I'm thrusting in your face. But we're going to take nice soft knees, and we're going to take the pelvis underneath, really tucking your butt under, really tilting your pelvis under. And then we're going to take it back the other way, feeling that squeezing the back muscles to take your butt up into the sky, and then take it back under. And open, and under, and over, and under, and over. Lovely. And just do another little wiggle round, and change direction. Just to feel a little bit more comfortable in that position. Lovely. Taking yourself back. I'm going to go back to face in front. Keep your legs nice and straight. And I want you to put your hands on the floor. And from here, I want you to tilt one hip to one side. I don't know how much you can see that, but this leg is slightly more stretched than that inner thigh. And then take your butt over to the other side. You should feel a stretch, one on the inner thigh, but also down the back of that hamstring and up into the bottom as well. Take it over from one side again, and to the other. And over, and over. Hopefully you can still see that okay. Lovely. From here, hips are bang in the middle again, nice and neutral. We're going to bend one knee and take it over to one side. And then straighten it and bend it to the other side. Good. And up and over. Take yourself into a slightly deeper stretch on each time we go to the side. Feeling the stretch down the inside of that thigh. Up and over. Up and over. Good. Nice. Just feeling a little bit more of a stretch. Lovely. This time we can take it through the middle. So go from one side to the other. Now if you want to here, you can take your chest lifted, reach the hands up and take yourself with no hands. See whatever kind of feels right for you. This is really good if you're wanting to strengthen at the same time. I personally prefer to put my hands on the floor, but it's really whatever feels right for you and your body today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just listen to your body, listen to what feels right and go with that. Lovely. So from here, I want us to just flex that foot up into the sky, and we're just going to have a moment to rest here. And it might be that you feel like you're up here. That's absolutely fine. I'm just going to push myself down. We should just feel the stretch intensify a little bit in the inside there, and then take it over to the other side, pushing it down and flexing the foot. Good. Lovely. Good. Right, guys, we're going to take ourselves into our frog position. Love this position. So what I want us to do, I'm going to take myself, starting on my hands, starting on all fours, and I just inch my knees further away, further away, further away, taking them down to the sides. So if I show you this side on, I want to keep my feet in line with my knees, so they don't go too far in or too far out. They're pretty much square. And for this first little bit, what I want to do, you just move forward and backwards in this position. And you might find that there's some bits that feel more comfortable and other bits that I think, ooh, feels a bit more niggly, it feels a little bit more tense. That's totally cool. Just being aware of it, like, it's not right or wrong, it's just kind of being, just observing where the tightness kind of feels. And this just helps warm it up a little bit more. Lovely, good. Let me just do this facing forwards. Lovely. So we're just going to roll it forward, take it back, roll it forward. Oh, I can just about see comments. I haven't got my glasses on, guys. I won't be able to, I can't read them from here. I'm really sorry, but I think I can see someone waving. So hello. Lovely. Okay, we hold it in the middle. I want you to see if you can get a little bit deeper. And what I want you to do, if it's easier, if you're starting to feel a lot of pressure and you can take it down to your elbows, sometimes I find it much easier to do on elbows just because it's less pressure on the wrists. But what I want us to do from here is, I want you to feel like you're squeezing your knees into the floor. So you're going to squeeze and push your knees into the floor. And we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax, melt into it. You see how much difference I kind of ease into that a little bit more. We're going to hold it again, squeezing the inner thighs into the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. One more of them. Have a little moment, just rest. And we're going to do it again. Squeezing the inner thighs. 4, 5. Really squeezing them. 4. Squeeze as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Blimey, I felt that. Whew. Lovely. I'm going to take myself onto my hands for this position. I just find it a little bit easier. But what I want you to do is feel like you're going to squeeze your butt. So you're squeezing your bottom and you're going to try and lift your knees. I want you to feel like you're going to lift your knees off the floor. So we're kind of squeezing this way. By squeezing your butt, that's the main focus. Squeeze your butt. Feeling like you're pulling your knees away from the ground, it will push into your hips a little bit more. So make sure when you're in this position that your pelvis is more rotated out, so more twerk than ballet. So ballet, we have our pelvis tilted down. With twerking, you want to have your pelvis in its posterior, so it's tilting away from you. And we'd rather be in twerk for this position. And we're going to squeeze our butt cheeks. I'm going to do this kind of on a diagonal, so hopefully you can see it. Squeeze my butt cheek and take my knees out. I'm going to hold this for 5 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and squeeze, squeeze, lifting, lifting. 2, 1, and relax. Wow, I really felt that. I really squeezed my butt really hard then. We're going to do it again. Are we ready? For 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. One more time. Let's go. Squeeze that butt cheeks. 4, 5, 4. Keep squeezing. 3. Lifting the knees. 2, 1, and relax. Good. Really good work, guys. Well, I've got a little. I wasn't sure my legs were going to hold me then. I want to just have a moment, sinking into the stretch a little bit deeper, and see if we can just. We're just going to hold it here, and we're just going to relax it here for 15 seconds. So breathing it in, taking your time, feeling that kind of melting kind of sensation in that stretch. Big deep breath in. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Good. Taking yourself back up. Good work, guys. That was really, really nice. Now what I want us to do is take one leg out to the side. So we're just going to take it out straight, plant my foot onto the floor. My other leg is nice and bent, and I want you to try and keep your shoulders in line with your hips, so you're not kind of squishing in or opening out. You want to keep quite square, and it's just your leg coming out to the side, so everything else kind of stays in the same position. And I want us to push our foot into the ground for 5 seconds. So all of this leg, I want you to really feel like it's tensing. If you're really good at isolating muscles, you just want to really isolate your inner thigh, but if you're in doubt, tense the whole of your legs. I find it's easier just to tense everything in your leg, your butt, your inside leg, your calf, everything you can, and pushing it into the inside. So you're pushing your foot into the floor, pushing it all the way down. I'm going to hold it for 5 seconds. Are you ready? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Take a few seconds. We're going to hold it again, pushing it in. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one, pushing it in. 4, 5, 4, really pushing it in as much as you can, and relax. Good. This time we're going to lift our leg up squeezing this butt cheek. If you find that a bit intense, then take it into a bent leg instead. But I really want to squeeze this butt cheek to lift your leg up to the side, taking it as high as you can, squeezing your butt as much as you can. And again, make sure that your pelvis is tilting out, so your knees are facing forward rather than up to the sky. Okay, so you want your hips to be facing down. So from here, so think again, twerk rather than ballet. We're going to lifting it up for 5, 4, 3, squeeze the butt, and 1, relax. Good, we're going to do it again. Take a little moment. Oh, I've got a little bit of a wiggle in my hip there. Good. Going to do it again. 4, 5, 4, squeeze the butt. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, last set. I'm getting warm. I've whacked my heating on way too high today, I think. And we're going to do it again. Squeezing the butt cheek. 4, 5, 4, 3, lifting it up. 1, relax. Good work. Taking it back down. Let's swap it over to the other side. Taking the leg out. Oh, I can see. Oh, bless you. Thank you, my lovely. Hello, hello. I can just about read your comment, and I'm glad it's helpful. Lovely. So we're now on the other side, and we're going to again take all of this leg and push all of it down. Again, if you're good at isolating muscles, really focus on your inner thigh. If you're not so great at isolating muscles, the whole leg, and I find it just easier to do the whole leg. The whole leg wants to be nice and tense, and you're pushing it all down into the floor. Particularly focus on pushing the ankle down into the floor, just because it's contact and it makes it a bit easier. Again, make sure your pelvis is rotated outwards as opposed to ballet in. We want more twerk. Twerk, not ballet in these positions. Okay, are we ready? Oh my God, I'm getting a right dab on. Okay, I might have to shed layers in a minute. We're going to push down. 4, 5, 4, pushing down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. We're going to hold it again. Have a little break. Pushing it down again, and let's go. 4, 5, 4, really pushing it down as much as you can. 1, and relax. Good, we're going to do it one more time. Little rest. And pushing it down again. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, good work, guys. I hope you felt that as much as I did. I can feel it on my inner thighs. Lovely. From here, we're going to lift that leg up. So squeezing this butt cheek, lifting the outside of the leg. It will feel like you're almost pushing your hips forward at the same time. We're going to lift the leg up. Are we ready? We're going to hold it for 5 seconds. Let's go. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Really good. I always find it goes a bit weird in my hip the first time. And we're going to do it again. 4, 5, 4, 3, squeeze the butt. 2, 1, and relax. Good. Last one. Whew, I'm really sweaty now. Lifting it up. 4, 5, 4, squeezing the butt. 2, 1, and relax. Good work, guys. I want you to take it back into your frog pose. I'm just going to relax into it again. So easing yourself out of position that is about 80% of your maximum. I'm going to hold it here. I'm just going to relax. Big deep breath in. Exhale out. Your breath wants to carry itself to your hips. I can feel, this is really gross, but I can feel a bead of sweat just going down the boobs then. How gross is that? But kind of satisfying. I'm working really hard. Maybe that was a bit of an overshare, but I feel like I'm getting to know you guys, so I felt like it was only fine. Lovely. Taking it back up. Okay, now this time we're going to fold ourselves over onto the other side. Actually, I'm going to intersect because I've got a funny feeling in my hip. I'm going to stretch out my hip. So what I want us to do is we're in kind of this position. Hopefully you can see this okay. So one leg comes out at the side, bends at the knee, and my leg comes right in front, bends at the knee. So I'm in 2 right angles with my legs. So those of you who do kind of pole work, then this is kind of the stag position. If you're not doing pole work, then I don't know how to describe it. More like one leg's forward to the side, other legs to the side and back. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Okay, I'm going to do this square arm. And what I want you to do If you do want to intensify this stretch, you can take this leg further behind you, but I want to focus on this leg at the moment. Now, what I want us to do is we're going to lean straight forward and onto this knee. And what I want you to think about is pushing your knee into the floor. So I'm going to put my hands in front. In fact, you can put your hands on your leg as well to just really intensify it. I'm going to put my hands in front and let the muscles do the work. So we're going to push this knee into the floor, pushing all of that front leg into the floor. I'm going to hold it for 5 seconds. So pushing it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. So hopefully you felt like all of that leg was pushing itself down into the floor. That's what it should feel like. I'm going to hold it again for one more time. Pushing it down for 5, 4, 3. Keep yourself square on. 2, 1, and relax. Good. This time we're going to turn our angle and face towards our foot. So our foot is pretty much, if we square our hips out a little bit, our foot is in front of us now. So we're going to lean over this way and we're going to do the same exercise, pushing that knee down. You might find it a little bit harder doing your angle slightly further away. We're going to push it down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Did you see how much my knee did not move that much there? The first time when I'm facing square, I can get it to the floor. When I face the side, it doesn't quite go to the floor, but you should still feel it in there. We're going to do that again, so still facing the foot. You can rest your hand on your leg if you prefer, or take them either side of that foot, whichever kind of feels right for you, but keep yourself angled to your foot. Big deep breath in. Pushing it down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Lovely. Take that leg back in. We're going to have a little switch over. So the other leg comes out in front, turns to the side, and your leg goes out to the side and faces to the back. Lovely. So again, we're facing our knee. We might feel a little bit like we're twisted. This should feel fine. You're facing towards your knee. We're going to push the knee down into the floor. And again, you can put your hands on your leg. I try and avoid your joint. Maybe just on your leg, or one on your upper thigh, or one on your ankle, or whatever. If you want to, I put my hands in front and let the muscles do the work. We're going to push this knee and all of this front leg into the floor for 5 seconds. So we're going to push it down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. I quite like this feeling. And we're going to hold that again, pushing it down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last time. Oh no, I've done 2. We're fine. Turn yourself to the side. I'm only doing 2 sets on these. Turn yourself to the side, turn yourself towards your foot. This one's a little bit trickier. Either hands to either side or wherever feels comfortable. And we're going to push that knee all the way down again, but this time we're facing towards our foot. So we're going to push it down. Are you ready? 4, 5, 4, pushing it down. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I feel like I'm pushing my foot and my knee, and all of this leg goes into the floor. One more time, facing the foot and pushing it down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. I just find that really easy in that hip area, which sometimes feels a bit funny if you do stretches going outwards. Right, so next exercise. Your feet, in fact, we'll start this way. Feet come together, so soles of your feet together, and open your knees out like a book. Now, I want you to really get on your sitting bones, so pull away any of your butt, like fleshy part of your butt, muscle part, but pull that away, and so you can actually sit on the bony bits. I was always called a bony bottom myself whenever I sat on my mum's lap, so I found that not too difficult to do. I want you to hold on to your feet, and I want you to feel like you're pushing your knees down as much as possible. I want you to bring your feet a little bit closer to you, and we're going to push them down again, and we're going to really push for 5 seconds. So for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we're going to push it down again, really pushing our knees into the floor and pushing it down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely. See if you can pull your feet a little bit closer. We're going to do it one more time. So you can shuffle a little bit as much as you can. Even if they're out here and you're like, oh, this is bringing them forward like a millimetre, that's great. Keep going. You'll get there. I promise you. Consistency, you'll get there. Pushing it down. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. This time, take a big deep breath in. I want us to fold ourselves over. Exhale. I'm just going to hold it here, just relaxing into it. I really like this position, and I'm super chuffed that one of you guys has sent me a picture of your forehead on the floor in this position. I know you've been working on this for a while, so I'm so chuffed that you managed to get your forehead on the floor. That is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I'm there yet, but maybe one day. Lovely, big deep breath in. Exhale. See if you can get a little bit deeper. You should feel a stretch on the inside of those hips. Holding it here. Good. One more. Exhale. Relaxing over. Really intensifying that stretch. So you can pull yourself a little bit further. If you can get your forehead to the floor, that is incredible. Try it one more time. Big deep breath in. Exhale. No, it's not happening today for me. Maybe one day. I do feel like I've got lower though. And walking yourself back up. Good work, guys. I do want to do one more thing where we're lying ourselves down. I'm going to do this at an angle. Hopefully you can see this okay. So my feet and knees are staying in the same position, but I'm going to lie myself down. And this is a position that I like to do when I climb into bed. I just find it really relaxing. And I just want you to have a little feel as to where feels most comfortable for your feet. Some of you will want it further out. I personally find that really uncomfortable and prefer them closer in, and then that's where my hips naturally open. But we're just going to hold it here. And then what I want us to do is push our knees out to the floor. So we're going to push our knees down to the floor for 5 seconds. I hope you can hear this okay. So we're pushing our knees down, push, push, push for 5 seconds. Are we ready? Let's go. Pushing them down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. And we're going to do it one more time. Pushing the knees down. You can use your hands if you want to. Pushing them down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Now what I want us to do for this next one is squeeze your butt so it pushes your hips forward, pulling your knees to the floor. We're going to do that twice. So we're going to hold it for 5 seconds, squeezing that butt as much as possible, opening the knees out, pushing your knees to the floor by squeezing your butt cheeks. So we're going to push for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. One more time. Squeezing those butt cheeks. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's go. For 5, 4. Pulling the knees back. 2, 1, and relax. Good. Really nice, guys. I do like that stretch. And it's one you can do in bed. So even just relaxing into that in bed is perfect. So we're going to take ourselves into our middle split. I'm going to do this. Hopefully, let me shuffle back so I've got room behind the sofa. So we're going to take our legs out to the side, both of them together. And we're going to keep our hips rolled out. So think again, more twerk than ballet. And we're going to take our legs out to the side. You want your knees to be facing forward. Take it as low as you can, as low as you can. I want you to go to 80%, maybe, yeah, 80% I'm going to go with. I want you to take a big deep breath in. I want you to exhale. Good. Big deep breath in again. Exhale. Lovely. From here, what I want you to do is I want you to squeeze your legs into the floor. We're just going to do it for 5 seconds. If you can control just your inner thighs, great. But I actually find it easier to just do all of my lower body pushing into the floor. Are we ready? Pushing it down for 5, 4. Push, 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 push. 1. And relax. Good. As you relax, you'll find that you can stretch into this a little bit deeper. Have a couple of moments. Remember to breathe. Let's do it again. Pushing down, pushing all of them legs into the floor. All of it wants to feel like it. Push, 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 push. We're going to hold it. 4, 5, 4. Really squeezing. 2, 1. And relax. Blimey. Whew, that felt really intense. And when we relax into it, you should feel like you can relax down a little bit further. I think I might do one more in this position. Let's go. Let's squeezing it in. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh my goodness me. Good work, guys. Relax into it. See if we can hold it a little bit further. We're going to hold this and just breathe. Big deep breath in. Exhale out. Big deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. One more. Exhale. Good. Really nice. Gently, if you want to stay in this position for longer, feel free to do so. If not, gently bring your legs back together. They just take a little bit of getting used to getting back together because we spend a lot of time opening them hips out. Give it a little rock. Give yourself a little rock from back and forth. Give them a little hug. They've done super well. Really, really well done, guys. That was really intense. I'm just going to switch to one side and then the other. I just find my hips go a little bit. They just want to stretch in the opposite way. At the end of any of our stretching sessions, by the way, guys, please feel free to just move the way that your body naturally wants to move to. So if you want to do a stretch in a certain way, then go for it. And don't feel like you have to do something in like a specific way, like the way that your yoga teacher has taught you. I very much believe that as we were babies, we stretch and we roll around and we move our bodies in such unusual ways that that's what feels right and that's what feels natural. So have a moment channeling your inner baby and just kind of move in the way that feels most comfortable and most natural, and whatever stretches that you need to just kind of ease anything off for the rest of the day. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I feel really stretched on my inner thighs. That was pretty intense. I was getting sweaty as well. It was good. It was nice. It was good. It's what we need. Thank you so much, those of you joining me. I can read this message properly now. Great, easy explanations. Thank you. Oh, good. Yes, I'm really, really glad. Sometimes when I see videos or like get taught stuff, I never know which muscle I'm supposed to be activating. So I've kind of like asked the experts as I've gone along on my journey and in my training, and hopefully that explains it better. I like to be nice and crystal clear as much as I can. And if anything ever doesn't make sense, do just holler up and give me a shout. So let me know how your middle splits are going. Let me know if you felt any progress since day 2, or maybe you're on day 2 and you're just doing them for the first time, or this is the first video you've caught. So let me know how you get on. Hopefully you've seen a little bit of progress, and even if it's no progress at all, feel really grateful for your body, what it's done for you today, that you're working really hard to work on yourself and improve that flexibility. And flexibility is often overlooked, but it's so good to prevent injuries. It's so good to be able to do things, like be able to, reach things. I mean, middle splits is perhaps a little bit more just for a party trick, but really helpful on the pole. If you're doing any pole work, then it's really helpful. Guys, it's been lovely seeing you guys today. I will see you all tomorrow, and very much looking forward to it. Have a fabulous day. Take care, everyone, and really, really well done. You're doing really, really great. We've made it to day 7, guys. Day 7. Well done, us. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye. La, la, la.